Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The other way, and that's the third out. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. The 0-1. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Tyler.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. This one high in the air to left center. Dubon sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Runner at third, 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball right field. Cowser makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Perez measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that chance handled. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Ben Rice now at the plate. 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout. Back at Yankee Stadium, welcome in. We're in the eighth. 2 men out, John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. The Yanks have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game.
And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Crochet back to work. On a line. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. Going. Oh! That one's got to feel good. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
It's Aaron Judge now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Here comes a skipper. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And out of here. And this place is rocking. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
That's out number 2. And the batter will. Will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. And now Alex Bregman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Chisholm throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. It's another win for a team that's been on fire to start the year.
Yeah, Boog, love to see it. I mean, these guys are getting tons of W's, and they're putting themselves in a great position to contend for the postseason.
Back now in the Bronx, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Okay. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hit in the air, left field. Fraley settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Riley Green. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Wells makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 9th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Grant Herter will depart, and he leaves. New pitcher on now, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's towards center. Perez under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Out towards right center field. Perez snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Down the right field line and a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a big swing and a miss.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
1 down, base is empty. That one out to right. Judge has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Foley back to work. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A soaring shot to center. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jason Foley is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they add on. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really...
A new arm into the game. The righty, Jorge Lopez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And up next for New York, Jake Fraley. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. He nails one out to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 10-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So a man at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And out to a board.
Now batting, third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger hammers one. Deep to right. That's back. And it is out of here. A 3-run dinger. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 14-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 15-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe in the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, one down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive and foul ball. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double. Back to the top of the order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Well struck right field. And it's out of here. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 17-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing.
Bo Brisky on the pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a run. It's 18-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. An offensive explosion this inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to left, and foul ball. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 19-2. Jackson Jobe will take over here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. This one ripped, but foul to the right. You'll one. On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. And now Austin Wells. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perez sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. schedule. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Struck him out looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
In the air, foul off first. Rice pulls it down, and there are 2 outs. So last chance for the Tigers. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. The Tigers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the Subway Series. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Andy Pages. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying, and it is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throw, and they got him.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Base knock right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Runner.
Double steal. Up the middle. Takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Andy Pages.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Nunez is just 1 strike away. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. So first and second with 2 outs. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. This could end it. Lindor. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, welcome in John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We've got 1 out here in inning number 7. McLean swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a foul out of play. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, two outs. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and they get Mullins for the out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand two. Green back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And out number one on the grab.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He's 2 for 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Mullins hauls it in. Back here in New York, now the number 2 hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chisholm makes the play, and there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Fraley takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Now batting the designated hitter, Jamer.
2 outs, bases empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. 1 for 3. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. But they hold here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Number 50.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. De La Cruz hauls it in for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Aaron Judge. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That clips the corner.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that is out of play. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Steer, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top of the 9th. This one popped up right side. Rice. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tap back up the middle. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Taylor Rogers.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan getting cranked up as well. Ripped, but it curls foul. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Sends it across to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air, left field. Steer sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Andy Pages stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Popped up. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Back in. Mark Leiter Jr. comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Left field, Fraley getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Candelario stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stevenson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Misses the sweeper. And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. It's 4-2.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
They get the force. That ends the inning. Welcome back. And Anthony back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. Paul DeYoung. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one is absolutely belted. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Oh, he can't hang on. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So last chance for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And we are tied. It's 4-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the last half of the 10th. And that one pulled foul. Tied at 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped. Way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. And we're back now. Fought off foul. And he'll one. Swings through that.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and he popped it up. DeYoung brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's falling behind in a
that one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in New York, here comes Aaron Judge. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. Diaz back to work. And Judge spoils that one. One's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. So he goes yard to left, and the Yankees walk it off in the 11th.
Volpe.